Welcome to the Master Your Happy podcast. I am Robert Rio. Every episode, I am going to reveal techniques to help you live a happier, more motivated, more inspired life. I hope you can use these techniques in your everyday life. I hope you listen, I hope you subscribe, and I hope you rate and review every episode. And now let's get to this week's episode. Today I want to talk to you about rewriting your story. And what I mean by that is writing in a journal for about 15 minutes a day. And by putting your thoughts down on paper, by emotional writing or what we call expressive writing, you're actually able to rewrite your story. And I like that expression, to rewrite your story. You're basically writing about your personal experiences and then rewriting your story. And this can lead to behavioral changes and actually improve your happiness. And it's been studied and proven that expressive writing can improve mood disorders. And it can actually reduce symptoms among cancer patients as well. But a study was done in 2003 among college students who suffer from depression, and they wrote in a journal, expressive writing, for 15 days, and they showed less depression or symptoms or signs of depression after writing in their journals for 15 days for 15 minutes a day than they did before. And these studies are all over the place about expressive writing. And what this does is it can boost your overall happiness. And part of that is because it allows us to express our emotions. You need to express your emotions. You can't keep your emotions built up. You can be mindful of your circumstances. You can resolve your inner conflicts. You can take it to the next step. You can focus on one particular challenge in these writings. And what you do is you take your personal narrative. You take, I guess what I'm going to say is, you have that inner voice, okay? And we don't want to keep that inner voice inside our head. We want to get that out. We want to put that down on paper. So what you want to do is question yourself. So I have a writing exercise for you. Here's the writing exercise. You want to write a brief story about your struggle. Whatever you're going through at this time, write a brief story. So here's your brief story. I'm having money problems. I'm having a hard time making friends. I'm never going to find love. I'm fighting with my spouse. I'm fighting with my family. And now, take that story that you just wrote down and write it from the viewpoint of a neutral observer, or with the kind of encouragement that you would give to a friend. So don't write it from your point of view. Write it as if somebody else is having that struggle, and write it as if you were a neutral observer or giving advice to a friend that had this struggle. So if you're having money challenges, say money is a challenge, but you can take steps to get yourself into financial shape. Or everyone struggles in their first year in a new city. Give it some time. Join some groups. You're going to make some friends. Don't focus on finding love. Focus on meeting new people and having fun. The rest will follow. Or if you're having trouble with your spouse or family, families will argue. Here's what your situation looks like to a neutral observer. It's step back, look at your situation from the outside, from a third party's point of view, and then try to give yourself advice as if one of your friends or a stranger was coming to you with this struggle. I mean, there have been so many studies done that rewriting your own story can move you out of this negative mindset and into a more positive view of life. And basically what you're doing is you're coming to terms with who you are and where you want to go. And I believe in this so much, of getting your thoughts out of your head, physically onto a piece of paper, and changing and manipulating them to what you actually want, or thinking about them from an outside point of view and giving yourself advice. It's such a great way to look at your struggle or look at your problem from an outside point of view and change it and see how it can be different and see how you can handle it. So I challenge you to write your story and then rewrite your story and let me know how it goes, because I want to know if it works for you. Can't believe we made it to the end of another great episode of Master Your Happy. Thank you so much for listening to the entire episode. Again, I am Robert Rio. Definitely check us out on all social media platforms at Master Your Happy. Visit our Facebook group, Master Your Happy, and our webpage, masteryourhappy.com. Check out everything that's new. Check out all of our articles, all of the podcast episodes, and catch up with us online.